Three things to know tonight. Number one, some have a swing set in their backyard, maybe a trampoline. You don't have this. In Las Vegas, one family put a trapeze in their backyard.
Get out of town.
The parents are circus performers. The kids are learning.
So?
This thing is quite large, and that's the problem. Neighbors are complaining about it.
Hashtag Vegas problems.
Yeah, right? Look at
Oh my gosh.
It's large. Yeah.
Wow.
Number two, if you live next to a farm, don't be surprised if this ever happens. Someone left a fence door open, and next thing you know, there are dozens of sheep invading your neighborhood.
I'd be on the phone, like, Linda, all right, listen, if this happens again, I'm making sweaters.
And number three, people bungee jump. Cars don't, at least typically. This car did. In Paris, a guy in a car bungee jumped over 200 feet.
Why?
It's history. They did it for history.
Okay.
It's the highest car bungee jump ever.
No, I mean, that's got to be the scariest thing in the world doing that.
No skill as a driver in that one, right? You just kind of belt
you're
it in.
just
and-
kind of like hoping that the bungee actually holds together, because that's just gonna end badly.
Yeah.
That's gonna really end badly.
All right, good start.
Newlyweds, they're in love, and they're here to compete for a fantastic second honeymoon. Let's bring them out. First, she's a 25-year-old who works in retail sales. He's a 32-year-old music producer. They've been married 20 months. Say hi to Tanya and Rob Luart. Hey! Hey, girl. Hey, Tanya. Next, she's a 28-year-old social worker. He's a 33-year-old who works for the sheriff's department. They've been married for a year. Let's meet Valerie and Calvin Murrell. Hey! Hey, good to see you. Welcome. And finally, she's a 26-year-old civil engineer. He's a 28-year-old traffic engineer. They've been married 14 months. Let's meet Lorraine and Ed Delano. Hey, Lorraine. Hey, Ed, good luck. I'm Jerry Kroeger, and welcome to the Newlywed Game. Welcome, everybody. Now, that was good energy coming down those stairs. You ready to compete? Yeah. Looking for a second honeymoon? Oh, yeah. All right, here's how we do it. I ask you questions. I'm looking for matching answers from each couple. Matching answers are valuable points. Those points will lead to that second honeymoon. You ready? Okay. Lorraine, I want you to start things off. Take a look at Ed.
I have to be very careful whenever I comment on my wife's.
I want you to finish Ed's sentence.
Wait.
Wait, okay?
Wait.
Wait. Ed, what happens?
Oh, you don't even go there. Don't even go there.
No, as a general rule, Lorraine?
Yeah.
He can't even look at me that way.
Yeah.
Just the
Don't
look.
even.
All right, you got the point.
Yeah.
Now, Valerie, it's your turn. Same deal with Calvin.
I have to sneak around my wife whenever I want to.
But you have to sneak around you.
Watch sports?
When he wants to watch sports. Good answer.
Go to the nudie bar with my single friend.
That's a whole different kind of sport, Calvin.
Hey, I have a bunch of single friends, and sometimes they like to go, we'll be out watching a ball game, then after that they'll say, hey, come on, let's go to the bar real quick.
Oh, so you're a helpless victim.
A
Is that
helpless
it, Calvin?
victim.
What
A helpless
happened?
victim.
Tanya, here's Rob.
When my wife is getting ready to go out, it really turns me on to watch her.
Dress?
Okay, a little more specific.
Put on my underwear.
Okay.
Choose
Underwear.
Good looking underwear.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to beg the obvious here, but Rob.
Wanna see?
No.
She's picky, so she walks around naked, like, all over the bedroom. I just didn't watch.
Yeah. All right. Let's switch things around. Here's a chance to make some more points. Look at Tanya.
On the weekends, the number one thing my husband wants to do is...
Number one thing on the weekends.
Sit around and watch TV.
Sit around and watch TV.
go to the movies. You're always asking about
We never do it.
But you'd like to,
Oh,
right?
I'd like to, yeah, but it just never
We
happens.
never do.
Well, what could change that?
Better movies he picks.
Better movies?
Yes.
Turn off
He
the
always picks the bad movies.
Of course.
Bad,
That's part of the fun.
B-rated
Going to the
nasties.
B-rated bad movies. Yeah.
Well, of course, sooner or later, those are going to end up on TV, so.
This is true. See?
That's true.
Okay, Calvin, same deal with Valerie.
Whenever I need cheering up, I ask my husband to
Rubber back.
To rub her back.
tell me why he loves me.
That's a new one.
No, those are both very sweet. But,
Yes, he's a sweet.
Yeah, he is.
Calvin?
That makes up for the nudie bar question.
And here's Lorraine.
My husband's sexiest pair of underwear is...
My thong underwear?
his black thong.
I can't believe she said that. My family's watching. Oh, no. Well, Ed, you can't believe she said that, but you just said it too.
Well, he
she
wears
likes
it.
it. She likes it. That's why I wear it.
He wears it.
Well,
She likes it. I wear it. Strut around in it.
And I can't imagine you're going to put them away. You're going to keep them, aren't you? All right, now I bet you're going to keep those 20 points you got. That's a perfect score so far. Tanya and Rob, you got a match. You got 10 points. Valerie and Calvin, no points yet. A lot of game to come. Okay. Next, we'll find out which one of these brides knew her husband was the man for her before she knew his name. Stick around. Welcome back to Newlywed Game. Lorraine, I heard that Ed is a very sentimental guy.
Yes, he is. On our 7th anniversary, like usual, we go to school, and it's above the whole campus, and we look there, and it's a spot where we usually have a picnic, and he proposed to me there, and it was really romantic, and I had mentioned to him I had never rode in a limousine, so I thought that was pretty much our surprise, and we walked up the trail, and there was a limousine with flowers and chocolate-covered strawberries, my favorite, and champagne, and we rode in a limousine.
Hey! You're scoring points in the real game, Ed. Valerie, when you first moved in with Calvin, you discovered that he had some rather interesting habits.
Yes, he likes to eat when he's in the shower. So, like, I'll go in the shower and I'll be, reaching for the soap, and here I bring back a Milky Way, half eaten, and he just leaves it there. He just eats in the shower.
Calvin,
Hey, now, come on now. You're gonna tell me what guy doesn't like to eat when he's in the shower now? Come on. You get a little hungry, just want a little snack while you're taking a shower. What's wrong with that?
guys, a show of hands quickly. Do you eat in the shower? I think you're kind of on your own there, Calvin. Tanya, Rob made a very strong impression on you the first time you saw him.
Yes, he sure did. I was working at a game store, and he walked in the doors, and as soon I looked over and I went, "There's my husband." And I was like, "Do you know this man?" "No, I have no idea who he is." I called up my friend. I said, "Look at this guy." She goes, "What?" I said, "That's my husband." "Oh no, I'm gonna marry that guy." She goes, "What?" And I went home and I told my family and everything, and they were wondering, "Well, what's his name?" I have no idea what his name is, but I'm gonna marry him, and I did.
Well, lo and behold, you did, but... So, I mean, there's a little missing link there. I mean, you identified him as your husband-to-be, but how did you come into the picture then, Rob?
Well, a friend of mine were just hanging out, and my friend was hitting on her the whole time. So I kept walking away so he could, like, go further with her, get her number, whatever. I kept walking away, and she kept following me all around the store. But being sort of the clueless man, I didn't catch on. So we leave, my friend says to me, "That girl really liked you." I was like, "Really? She did?" "Nah, she didn't like me." But I went back about a week later to see if it was true, and it was true, and I got her name, and we went out.
And here you are.
And here we are.
Valerie and Calvin. You got a big goose egg on the scoreboard. That's okay. Okay. In second place for Tanya and Rob. With 10 points. Commanding first place lead with both correct scores, 20 points, are Lorraine and Ed. the multiple choice round. I'm asking everybody a multiple choice question. I want you to tell me which of the 3 answers I give you, your mate said there's 10 more points. Tanya, which of your features did Rob say attracted him to you the most? Your face, your figure, or your interest in him?
My face?
No? Rob?
Your face.
Tell us.
Oh, no. Well, at first, when I first saw her, I wasn't real interested. So it took a while, but then she was really interested in me, so that was it. My interest.
Her interest. He has a sweet intent there.
Oh, please.
We'll move on for your sake, Rob.
Thank
Valerie, if you had to go a whole week without one of these things, which did Calvin say you would choose? The telephone, makeup, or sex?
The telephone.
The telephone is a very difficult thing for some people to give up. How come
It's not as important as the other 2.
Okay. Now that's a good answer. Lorraine, what would Ed most like to hear you say when he wants to watch the game on TV? Great, I'll watch with you. Or, if you turn that off, I'll turn you on. Or, fine, then I'm going out for the day.
If you turn that off, I'll turn you on.
You got that perfect score going there.
She always wants my attention, so any competition like a TV, no way. She'll say, turn it off, I'll do the rest for you. Like, yeah, it's off, baby.
Switch things around, this is for you, Ed. Did Lorraine say that if you were hungry and left on your own, you would cook for yourself, eat out, or starve till she returned?
Starve till she returns.
Yes.
She cooks all the time for me. She makes wonderful cuisines. I would starve.
Well,
and I definitely would miss it if she left.
Lorraine, he's a great guy. Is he a little helpless at home?
No, he just doesn't want to eat. There was this one time I went out with my girlfriend and he kept calling me on the cell phone saying, when are you coming home? I'm hungry. I missed you. Hello?
Calvin, did Valerie say your biggest admirer is Valerie, your mother, or you?
My mother. Here we go.
Valerie, I want you to tell me, how big an admirer is his mother?
Oh, God.
Oh.
His mother. Oh, Calvin can do no wrong.
That's right.
He's sick and she sends over stew. I get sick and she sends over a turkey bun and says, hey, why don't you make some soup? He can do no wrong. That's her baby.
Yeah, that's right. Finally, Rob, sexually speaking, in which category of the Guinness Book of Records did Tanya say that you belong? Most creative at sex, most physical during sex, or most time spent thinking about sex?
I'd have to say most creative.
Tanya?
We never have sex, so how can it be creative at
Well,
it?
which one did you say exactly?
But thinking about it.
Thinking about it.
Thinking about it. We don't have it, so how can we be creative?
What are you talking about?
What about this morning?
Rob seems to remember something that you don't there, Tanya. Next on the Newlywed Game, these 3 brides will reveal some very sexy secrets. Don't go away. Tanya and Rob, you have a rather modest 10 points, but you are on the board.
Yeah. Okay.
Valerie and Calvin, you've got 2 matches, 20 points. Lorraine and Ed, perfect score so far, 40 points. All right, guys, listen up, because we talked privately with your wives before the show, and they revealed some little secrets you might not know. I'm going to read these secrets to you guys. If you think it's your wife that said that, you're going to hold up that sign that you now have and yell out, "That's my wife." If you're right, 10 points. But if you're wrong, you'll lose 10 points. And think fast. If she could improve one thing about you, it would be your memory.
That's my wife.
Good job. Yeah.
times. She has to
Notes
put
everywhere.
post-its everywhere.
Everywhere.
I'll still forget.
Well, what's going on? You're just distracted?
Yeah, I'm always off in the
He
space.
just doesn't like to
someplace.
listen.
Yeah.
She thinks your father is really sexy.
That's my wife.
Yeah, baby! Oh, he's hot. He's got a nice one. I mean, a nice one. It's right there. In the jeans.
That's sexy.
The jeans. Oh, yeah.
Well, like father, like son, right?
Yeah.
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 She says your breath is much worse than hers.
That's my wife. Oh yeah, we're going up. Yeah.
You're doing very well.
Yeah.
How bad is his breath?
Oh my gosh, you don't want to know.
That's the birds.
Oh, knock a buzzard off a wagon. Bad.
Ooh.
Bad.
Even though she's married, she still fantasizes about other men.
That's my wife.
No, I'm sorry. Who was that? It was Lorraine. Ed, you're a little slow there.
Well, can't help it. You see nice looking actors, nice looking men, great bodies.
Hey.
Her most embarrassing moment was when she was caught on camera stuffing her face at a football game.
That's my wife.
That was your wife. Valerie?
Yeah.
What was the situation? Was it a game that Calvin was in by any chance?
No, it was a San Diego Charger Raider game. I had season tickets for the Chargers and Monday Night Football, the lights, bananas, everything. Next thing you know, a camera comes by, I'm all hollering and cheering my friends, hey, we saw you. Then we saw Valerie. She had some nachos. She was eating a bite of nachos right at the time the camera came by.
She thinks you look better dressed than naked. Who wants to put her hand up there?
He glows in the dark.
He blows her.
He glows in the dark.
What does that mean?
You glow in the dark.
All she has to do to get in the mood is think of you at full attention.
That's my wife.
All right.
No explanation
No,
needed.
none is necessary. Sit tight and find out which one of our couples will win an absolutely spectacular second honeymoon. Sit down. We're back with the Newlywed game. At the end of this final round, one of these couples will be off on a spectacular second honeymoon. Ellen, tell them where they're going.
Gary, today's winning couple is on their way to Greece. They'll spend a week in Athens where they can relax along the sun-drenched seas, explore the Acropolis and ancient ruins, or go wild experiencing the culture and nightlife that is Greece. Yassou, Gary.
All right, that's a good one. Right now, in first place, Lorraine and Ed with 50 points. But hot on their tail are Valerie and Calvin with 30 points. And in this game now are Tanya and Rob with another 30 points. All right. Here's how we're going to find our Greece honeymooners. I'm going to give your wives a couple of choices. She'll hold up the card that best applies to you guys. It's up to you to match. I start at 10 points. Each one goes up. The last one is 100 points. You ready? Yes. For 10 points, caffeine fiend or prefers decaf? Rob.
Caffeine fiend.
You said you prefer decaf, Calvin.
Caffeine fiend.
Got it, Ed. Decaf. Decaf, good job. For 20 points, always in a rush or slow poke? Calvin.
Slow poke.
Slow poke, Ed. Slow poke. Slow poke, Rob.
Always in a rush.
You said you're a slow poke. For 30 points, designer tie or clip-on? Ed.
Designer tie.
Perfect, Rob.
Designer tie.
Got it, Calvin.
Designer tie.
Good job. For 40 points, always the perfect gentleman or has animal instincts? Rob.
Animal instinct.
Got it, Calvin.
Always a perfect
Good
gentleman.
job, Ed.
Animal
She
instinct.
said you're the perfect gentleman. For 50 points, exercise nut or chubby butt? Calvin.
Chubby butt.
Got it, Ed.
Chubby butt.
Chubby butt. Rob.
Chubby butt.
Chubby butt.
Yeah.
Three-way chubby butt. For 60 points, quality of sex or quantity of sex? Ed.
Quality, baby.
Quality, Rob.
Quality.
Quality, Calvin.
Quality.
Quality. All right, in first place are Valerie and Calvin with 240. In second place, Lorraine and Ed with 220. Tanya and Rob, you got 210. You're very much in this. This is the big one for 100 points. Anyone can win that honeymoon in Greece. Quick to finish in bed or keeps going and going. Get them up there, ladies. I'm going to start with you, Rob. Put you in first place.
Keeps going and going.
All right, you got first place, ladies. You got 310. Ed, it's up to you now. You got 220. You'll barely take over first place with 320.
Keeps going and going.
All right, you got that. Get it. The pressure's on you right now. You got 240. Get this one right. You got 340, and you and your wife Valerie are going to Athens, Greece. Otherwise, say so long to the Delanos, Lorraine and Ed. What's it going to be?
Keeps going and going.